All right, you loyal listeners. Welcome to another episode of Agency Intelligence Podcast, where I give you that real agency intelligence and not the artificial that they try to make you believe out there. This is Cass, and I'm back with AM, also known as Andy Mathisen. Yes, you know you love him. Andy, how you doing, brother?
I could not be better. The Broncos are in the AFC Championship this weekend.
Well, you could actually be a little bit better with an ankle that wouldn't be broke.
I'll give up mine.
But I got to tell you, man. See, they're going to be listening to this after. But I'm throwing it out there right now. I think that, like, number one, I think that he's not going to disappoint. Okay. Number two, this is my theory. It's not his job to win. Yeah. It's the defense's job to win. It's the coach's job to win, right? It would have been Bo Nix's job to win, but hey, I'm just a substitute. Only thing he's got to do, don't turn the damn ball over.
Precisely.
If he doesn't turn the ball over, you guys are going to win, man. You really are.
Yeah, I mean, at home, it's going to be a cold game, which we haven't been in a cold game this year. That's going to be interesting. Drake May does turn the ball over, so I'm interested to see what happens there. He's had also 10 sacks in just the playoffs, in 2 playoff games. Well, I think we're looking at an interesting opportunity where we're the leading sack team in the NFL, and we're going to get after that guy.
Okay, so you stopped to listen because Cass and Andy are handsome guys. I get it. Now we get into football. Yeah. Sorry, we're going to move on past that. And like I said, a lot of them are listening to it right now going, man, Cass and Andy were right. Or they're like, these idiots, they got blown out, right? You know, whatever. So anyways, Andy, dude, give us in 30 seconds, catch us up to where you were, just real quick, okay? I want you to continue off where I am. If you're a loyal listener, you know Andy and them, but here's the deal. These cats went to Kansas University. They freaking decided to join their dad's agency, which was sputtering along. Him and his brother and a couple other guys, they grew it to like $100 million in premium in a matter of 7-8 years. Sold the damn thing, started Glove Box. Glove Box is taken off, but Andy said, hey, I've got roots and I've got belief in another place, and so he took off. Andy, take him from there where you are now.
Perfect setup. I've always believed in lead generation being the biggest aspect of insurance agents being able to be successful on their own. And let's face it, lead gen has changed so much over the past 15 years.
Yes, it
We're
has.
in a place today where you got to get creative. You have to be different, and you got to give yourself an opportunity to draw up something where it's not just the same old, same old. Over here at what I do now at a place called Homebot, which is very familiar in the mortgage and real estate industry, but not insurance. I got an opportunity to bridge this product over to insurance for the first time. So they brought me in to run this insurance division, give an opportunity for insurance agents to latch on to what this is. And so far, so great. It's been really fascinating to watch it happen and seeing results immediately. So we can certainly dive into the details.
Well, you know, and loyal listeners, one of the things you need to know is Homebot is Cass certified, right? So for in front of you guys that have listened, you hear me talk about a lot of products, but whenever I always say it's Cass certified, that means I actually use the product, okay? Now, to be 100% clear, I don't use the product. My team uses the product, okay? But I was the first shown it. I remember, Andy, you called me. You said, Cass, just give me 10 minutes to show you this. I'm like, yeah. Andy, I don't want to see your damn product. I'm over here running an agency. I looked at it and I was like, oh, shit. We got to get our people on. We got them on. My team was like, this is incredible. It's literally some of the stuff they're already doing it. They're just doing it in a manual way, but they're relying on the real estate agent to have the transaction, to tell them when the transaction happened. They're relying on all this stuff that's actually able to be, there's data out there, and Homebot has brought all this shit together and said, here, now, go off and tell us, like, what does this thing do? Bill, paint that picture for these loyal listeners.
Yeah, one of my biggest, success measures at my agency was getting business from loan officers. That's where I placed a lot of my time. Mm-hmm. And I think we're doing ourselves a disservice in the independent channel for not continuing down that road, because we all know it's obvious when you get a borrower who's intending on buying a home, that's the easiest sale you can make for the most part.
Totally.
Leading with the home and getting that auto. And so, yes, we're talking personal lines today. That's my specialty. And I think that those that are finding that the softening of the market is happening right real time, right? We're seeing that. You have a huge opportunity to kind of pivot a little bit back over to personal lines and give yourself a good opportunity to generate that lead again within the mortgage industry and real estate. So let's just talk about the real estate ecosystem. We've always known that realtors typically are the top of that sphere where they're starting off the process of someone buying a home. They're getting a lender, they get the pre-qual in shape. At some point during that process, that homeowner is under contract and they're ready to get that home. You got to get the quote in front of them and get that thing ready for closing. Now, how are you going to get creative? How are you going to be a differentiator between every insurance agent that knocking on the door of the loan officer trying to get that lead? Back when I was doing it in 2012 to 2019, I was physically going into offices. I was looking at the whiteboard of every loan officer and I was understanding their pipeline. That whiteboard is in most loan officers' offices, and when you are in there, you're getting a good opportunity to say, "I have these leads sitting right here. Which ones can I have?" I wouldn't say that's necessarily the way to do it anymore. Get creative. Homebot has been very successful in lending in real estate space, as I mentioned, for a little over a decade now. So most lenders, most realtors know of it. What is it? A homeownership platform. So let's make it very simple for you. You have homeowners in your book of business. You can actually provide them with a monthly, automated, personalized email that's gonna go out to them and with the hook of what is your home value? That's the simplicity of the email. They're gonna get used to it. It's branded to your agency. They're gonna know it's coming from you each and every month, and they will open it. 76% open rate and a 36% click-through rate. So we know those numbers are statistically very high for the industry, and you get a chance to say, "I'm in front of them every month and providing them something of value." Now that's the simplicity of it. What are the nuts and bolts? Behind the scenes, we're going to auto tie or auto match which lender and which realtor helped them close that transaction. So 123 Main Street for homeowner John Smith had a lender, had a realtor. We're going to find that information for public record for you and present it to obviously the homeowner for anything they need inside of their home digest, which is that thing they're receiving every month. And then when they start taking action on any of this stuff, maybe they want to do a refinance or a HELOC or a cash out or list their home or poke around and look for active homes that they may be interested in. All of that stuff is going to put them back in front of the previously used realtor and the previously used lender. You become the center of influence. The insurance agent created that opportunity to reconnect homeowner to previously used professional. At that point, you're powerful. You are the insurance agent that's giving them another swing at bat. And if you're going to do that, I promise you, you're going to have a lot of leverage in the conversation to grow a relationship. So now you're coming to them with not just a bagel and a donut, but also an opportunity with more business, with a mutual client. So in your dashboard as an insurance agent, you're going to get a view of all the loan officers and realtors that you share a client with. We're going to send an email on your behalf letting them know that you're providing them something of value, that mutual client, and they're going to come back into their ecosystem when they're ready to go. So, yes, this could take 12 months to drum up, that mutual client to kind of re-engage themselves with the professional. But if you think about hundreds or thousands of clients, now you're doing this daily, right? And it's doing it for you. So that's just kind of the one measure that we see as a huge sales opportunity. And now we're also going to give you a tool that's going to allow you to track the production of every loan officer and realtor as well. So you're not just walking in blindly thinking Jane Doe, the loan officer, may or may not be doing business this year. No, we're going to tell you every closing you've done in the past X number of months or years and give you an opportunity to target and ice break. The icebreaker is, hey, we either have mutual clients and I'd like to grow that list and here's what I'm going to do for you, or I don't work with you and here's what I'm going to do for you if you decide to do that. So this is creative. It's very simply pitched when you're in front of these professionals. And now you actually stand out because you're doing a favor for it. Hopefully that all.
So, Andy, I have a book of business, and it's got 500 or let's say 1,000 homes and autos in it. And I put it into, I can just upload it into your system. And what happens?
Yeah, from there, we're going to do our digging, right? Our system's going to go identify all the specs of the home, all the details of the home through various data sources. Again, pulling those professionals, present it to the homeowner for them to see an opportunity for home value, financials. What have I paid towards my loan, my principal, my interest? How could I save money? How could I make money on a short-term rental?
But
I wanna
also
rent
for the agent now can see, oh, okay, this is who that home was sold by. Here's who the realtor was. Here's who maybe the mortgage broker was. Okay, wow. Hey, that's my buddy down the road. Or hey, that's the mortgage guy I've been trying to get leads from. It's John Smith. Holy cow, of the 500 homes I have, he sold 50 of those homes, right?
yeah.
And now it's about being able to, and then am I correct that? Well, yeah, okay. I'll say it. Keep going on though. Is that
Well,
right?
I find it interesting too, because what if you work with John Smith, the loan officer, and you think that you get all of his deals, or whether it's
Yes.
80% of his deals, you can actually see, are they cheating on you? Are they sending
Right.
deals elsewhere? And maybe they're not. Maybe it's just the client decided to stay with State Farm or whatever. But I guess the point is, you have a great visual of exactly what's going on with their month. And so now you can identify what's going on with that relationship on a much more data specific.
Almost the way to think about it. Here's what was powerful to me is one of the most powerful data lakes in any industry is the MLS.
Yeah.
To explain what an MLS is real quick for people who don't understand what realtors use, what an MLS is.
Oh, yeah, and really simply put, active listings, closed deals, anything that's live real estate transaction data, or anything out in the market that you can view as an opportunity to purchase or list.
And you can't get access to that unless you are a licensed real estate agent. I mean, dude, the real estate agent industry is tight on this
Very regulated.
information. This is
Yeah.
like secret gold. And
Yeah.
basically, Homebot is the agent's way of having a microscope into that information and being
Nailed it.
able to see all this stuff. And
Yeah,
I
we're a licensed real estate brokerage, but we do not buy and sell homes by trade. We're turning over the MLS access to our customers, which are insurance agents in this conversation.
phenomenal. And one of the things I got to go back to is you drive by and you're like, I've been trying to get some leads from John Smith up there at US Bank. Every time I talk to him, he's like, oh, business is kind of slow right now. Or, oh man, hey, I'm trying. And then you now have the ability to go in and look and see exactly how many loans John Smith has done. When was the last one he did? You can cross-reference it and say, hey, has John Smith done any loans for any of my clients? Oh, look, they have. Now you can reach out to John and say, John, you remember Patricia James 3 years ago that you did? Do you know that's my insured? These are the different types of things that I mean, when I saw this, I was amazed. I know that there's an agent, and when you're talking about being the center of influence, so there's an agent up in Minneapolis, Minnesota. One of the things that he does really well, he gets a ton of mortgage broker leads. And one of the things he does is whenever he's doing an auto or home quote, he'll ask on the home quote, hey, by the way, I'm not a real estate agent, but I just wanted to know, how happy are you with the interest rate you have? Oh, hey, it's high or whatever. Hey, would you mind having somebody reach out? And then he will literally reach out to his mortgage person and say, hey, this person expressed some interest. You now are able to do that with your program, essentially.
Totally. So when you upload 100,000, whatever, 100,000, 100 or 1,000-ish clients, we are going to identify for you which of your clients have high interest, which of them have high equity, which ones are likely to sell in the next 9 months, because we have been able to pinpoint their activity. We're going to tell you who these folks are. You may as well do yourself a favor and start drumming up opportunities for lenders and realtors. You may not work with John Smith, the loan officer, but we want to, because you know that he's worth a damn. Now you can walk over and hand him something of value. That's going to be immediate opportunities for you.
I
You
mean,
become the best
that's
agent in town.
huge, bro.
Yeah.
That is
But,
huge.
I mean, and you already have this book of business, so why wouldn't you just say, I want to provide something of value? By the way, it's impossible for insurance agents to provide any content that insureds would care about, right? I mean, yes, you have your monthly or seasonal email that goes out to indicates what's going on in their home or how can they help it insure better. But really give them something they're going to open every month, and that's a home value opportunity. And with everything inside of it's personalized to their house. So it's pretty legit.
Well, and you're trying to get in with the real estate agent down the road, Amy
Yeah.
Jennings. She's the number one real estate agent, and you got to try to find something in common. I guarantee you she's written or she already has clients that are your clients, right? And it's now you have a perfect way of reaching out and saying, hey, Amy, I noticed we have these 6 customers that are the same. hey, is there anything that I can do on my side to help you with those people? Hey, not only that, Amy, you wrote my client or you helped them with their policy. Now their interest rate went up. Is there anything I can do to reach out to them and say something when I'm at renewal? I mean, I get excited about it because you know, one thing that pisses me off, Andy,
Tell
is
us,
that
what
is
grinds your
that
gears?
is that I'm old, okay? And what I mean by that is I'm still a young guy. I get it. Anybody like, oh, Jason, da da da. No, what I mean is I'm old and I'm not in the business doing this stuff anymore. And this is the shit that we used to have to get out and literally beat the bushes, try to figure out shit, talk to Jim and Sarah to know about what Amy's doing. Now you just go in and you put it into a computer and it gives you all the ammunition. Now you still got to take it and do something with it.
Yeah.
But like, all the secrets are inside the MLS, and Homebot has basically said, here, pay us and we'll show you all the secrets and you go make all the money. It's phenomenal.
You know, and we talk about automation this and throw it against the wall and see if it sticks, like that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, some automation is worth a damn. And this is going to at least automate the process of giving that content to your homeowners and then actually connecting the dots between homeowner and loan officer and realtor. And you look good. You didn't do anything. So that's awesome. How about this? So we actually can surface to you any realtor or any loan officer in the country you can target based on their production. We're going to tell you if that loan officer or realtor is already on Homebot. Why is that valuable to you? Because they have a database and they're promoting the same thing to their homeowners, but they don't have a recommended insurance agent inside of their queue. So now you can reach out to them and say, I've noticed you're on Homebot. I am too. I'd love to be a recommended insurance agent for all of your clients. Now you are the person that when that homeowner is in their digest and they need a quote, you're the person that they're going to get it from.
Yeah.
One of the modules inside that digest, a module is like a little box inside that digest they're looking at every month. The homeowner can see within 60 days of their home insurance renewing, do they want to get a quote or review their options with their team? The team is the person recommended from the loan officer or realtor. So now you are that guy or gal. So that's pretty slick. So now, great for current clients. I think it's even better for prospect, Jason, because you quoted John Smith, the client, the prospect. He went to State Farm. Wouldn't you like to stay engaged with John Smith because in 6 or 12 months, they're going to get another insurance policy. You want to stay in front of them with good stuff. This is that. And then it's going to tell you when they're ready to go. Well, we're going to tee up all these things for you. Be in there once or twice a month and see what's going on. That activity is going to lead to more.
So. Yeah, it is. It's a really cool product. Cool. And I mean, to be honest with you, it's not rocket science.
Yeah, I know.
It's about taking the shit we're already trying to do, but we can't figure out because we don't have the information, and then bringing the information and now allowing you to execute it easily. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and it's new to insurance, and that's cool too. And that's why I'm going to Indy Tech, and I'm presenting Homebot to Indy Tech. The attendees are going to be interested to learn how they can be they can be different in today's business. Personal lines is not complicated. Getting leads is. You need that faucet to be turned on right now because some market softening opportunities with different carriers are right in front of you. I heard about someone in, I think it was Florida the other day, that said, I'm writing more PL than I've ever written in my life. And I guess
that's crazy.
Yeah, and we're talking Florida here, so I would imagine that's happening all over the place. And yes, maybe we're still a little bit behind, but I think that's pivoting back over to PL. So it's interesting.
Fantastic. It's really fantastic. In closing, though, maybe we can jump back over to it. Let's talk about something that's also really important is Andy's dancing skills. Okay. I mean, Andy's like, Cass, we can't have a conversation without you breaking this shit up. That's because you broke me, my friend. I mean, we're in Denver. We go to this game, guys. Okay. So we're loyal listeners, we go to this Denver Nuggets game, having a fantastic time. By the way, another thing about Andy is when he crosses like big things of traffic, don't follow him because he just goes, and we all ran across this crosswalk and we all about got killed. I mean, I swear to God.
Mentality.
I mean, I looked to my right and I swear there was a car coming 40 miles an hour as fast as I could. I just hauled ass across there. But anyways, we go into this bar. And it's not even a bar, it's more of a club, okay? And there's people already on the dance floor. I'm talking white people, black people, it doesn't matter. This place is hopping, right? And all of a sudden, Andy, he's been a friend of mine for a long time, and I've never seen him dance, right? So he gets out there, and I'm not even going to say he was drunk. He wasn't. We were coming back from the Nuggets game. We were just feeling good. And Andy gets out there and starts dancing. And guys, I kid you not, I mean, everybody on that dance floor was like, who in the hell is this guy?
Just
And
white
I
man.
mean, literally just cleared the floor. Not like, oh, we all got in a circle while someone danced in the middle and did something funny.
Yeah.
Like literally. And I remember this black guy next to me, he said to me, he said, I have never in my life seen a white boy dance like that. I looked right at him. I said, that white boy's my friend, and I've never seen him dance like that. I swear to God. I mean, Andy, you put your cup down on the floor. I mean, he's dancing like a maniac. He puts his
Unreal.
cup down on the
Who
floor
is this
and
guy?
dances around the cup.
Yeah.
This is a true story. Now, guys, this is when he was single.
There's
So any
video
of you ladies out there, he's taken now. But the girl, one of the most beautiful girls, literally, he just dances over to her and she just melts right in front of him, and he just pulls her right onto the floor, and you could just tell she had the night of her life.
When a basketball player is in the zone and they're knocking down every three possible, that was the moment for me, man. That was it. I pulled out that. So I haven't had a move like that since. So it's been like 3-4 years.
I'm going to get you to move like that again because, dude, when you got moves like that, that shit doesn't go away. Okay, that doesn't go away. I mean, if I was you, I would be watching TikTok all the time, just doing the moves that they're doing, you know?
Dude, I'm rusty. I'm an old man now, too. I got 4 kids at home that try and keep up with them. I'm listening to their music. I'm actually like, this is pretty good, but I can't dance to it. So I've lost my touch. It's gone, man. I left it on the floor.
Man. No, seriously, guys, he's a phenomenal dancer. And Travis and I felt weird because, like, for the next 2 weeks, all we did was talk about how you dance. People were probably looking at us like, guys, what the hell, you know? But it blew our mind. We'd never seen anything like it in our entire life. I've left a mark on you,
Jason. I love it.
Yeah. But Andy, I'm glad you're liking Homebot over there. I think you're going to do fantastic at Indie Tech. This is something like different. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's different. I can see what led you to come work here because this is something that's different. And at the end of the day, it's almost become the thing, right? Getting personalized leads off of Google is doable, but it's expensive. You're getting low quality leads and you're not getting what you want, right?
They may not be intent buyers either.
It may not be intent buyers. When you get Facebook buyers, I mean, and I'm not saying it's bad, but you know, it's a very, very tough thing to do. And the people who are leading personal lines are invested in referral partners. And for once, to find a referral partner rather than going in and saying, hey, can I get your business, to actually be able to know what they've been doing and all the information that they have, to be able to unleash that creates an unbelievable conversation that you can start having with people. And I just believe that I think it's the reason why when I saw it, I said, who wants some? You get Homebot. Yes, you get Homebot. Yes, you get Homebot.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And can I beg something of our audience? Like,
come on,
those that are interested in a model where you are working with loan officers or realtors, for the love of God, please don't pay them for leads. They don't need your $50 gift cards. It's not important. The good ones are making good money. The bad ones want the $50. So why would you work with the bad ones? This is an opportunity to give them a real swing at bat at a previously used client that they may or may not be working with already. But the point is, you're doing them a favor. You're scratching their back. You now look great. So do the right thing and just invest in opportunities for them with your current book of business. It's already there. So
yeah, that's right. I don't really know how to say this because it might come across the wrong way. So loyal listeners understand where I'm trying to come from. You know, sometimes when you offer something to somebody, whether they take it or not, you still won. If they take it, it's, wow, Cass gave me this, right? We'll just use Cardinal tickets.
Okay.
If I give somebody Cardinal tickets, this doesn't have to do with business. If they decide to take the tickets and go to the Cardinals baseball game, they're going to be like, man, that Cass was awesome. He gave me some Cardinal tickets.
Sure.
But if I offer them the Cardinal tickets and they say, you know what, Jason, I can't do it. I'm going to my kid's recital. I still won in their mind just as much as if they took them. Because the fact was, Cass was offering this. I wasn't able to use it, but it's the what? We've heard our mom and dad say, it's the thought that matters is what it is. That's what Homebot is. Homebot allows you to be able to say, hey, we may not have done business, but I can put you in front of all of these people. I can do this and that and all the things we've talked about. And whether or not they exercise on it or not, take advantage of it or not, the mortgage broker you're talking to, it's like the Cardinal tickets. It's like, wow, no one's ever came to me and said, hey, I bought this program so that I could merge our book of business together and start working together. And at the end of the day, there's going to come a time where that cat's going to say, you know what, business is getting a little slow. Let me go talk to so-and-so and let's talk about that Homebot. It's something that allows you to offer something, whether they take it or not, you're offering something that no one else is. And I think that's absolutely huge, man.
It's actually the next step of what we always used to do on spreadsheets too, referral partner trackers, where you're tracking the amount of deals you got from everyone. Now this is doing that for you. You didn't even realize Jane Doe sent you 5 deals this year, or whatever the number is, but now you have a really obvious indication of what she did.
That's right.
Why don't you build it bigger? So that's really,
I know, man.
Yeah, there's a lot more, but we won't talk about that. I'll save it for another day. AI, the buzzword.
Well, and also about how you work with agencies to kind of make sure that they're utilizing it correctly. You're not just selling them a product and hey, go down the road. Yeah. Let's be honest, your expertise and your background of growing to $100 million agency by utilizing referral partners. I bet you wish you had this.
Of course I do.
This damn system. I mean, you'd grow that some bitch to 200 million with a thing like Homebot.
We're heading back over to the agency. I wish that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That's what I mean. I'm like, God, I can't believe how hard I had to work to do this stuff. And now it's just right here in front of you. So anyways, hey man, keep on rocking in the free world, Andy. Anything you want to say, closing up?
No, I mean, I bet by the time everyone's listening, we'll already have passed Indie Tech, but I'm going to be in the pink shirt. That's our color scheme. So check me out. But regardless, you can find me anywhere. I'm a big LinkedIn guy, as Jason knows. So you find me on LinkedIn too. But other than that, looking forward to an awesome show. Great speaker lineup. Good job by you, Cass. And you're bringing the heat as always. So thank you.
Yeah. Hey, our goal was 400 attendees. We are at 436 registered people coming to this thing. It has been huge. Now, what is funny, I'm going to close with this little funny story, everybody. Cass and his live events and weather, they just don't mix, okay? I'm speaking in third person because it's that effing crazy. So I have in 2023 and 2024, I have Indie Tech in Indianapolis, Indiana. And what takes me out and ruins my shows, even though they were still good, hurricanes. I had a hurricane come up in 2023 at the last week of August. You could go look in 2023, loyal listeners, if you want to hold to me. And then on September 26th of 2024, the hurricane that came up and took out North Carolina and all that and came and took out mainly my thing. So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move it to Florida and I'm going to take it outside of hurricane season and we're going to have it in January. Yeah. And now my event is possibly going to be affected by ice and snow. So if I have it in the North Midwest, hurricanes take me out. And if I put it in Florida, ice and snow take me out. Cass, this might be a sign that I'm not meant for the convention business or for the planning. I need to have somebody else tell me when to plan it and where to plan it, man. You can't make this shit up, Andy. You can't make it up. At this
point, let's just go to Bermuda or something, let's just make it happen.
Something. I don't know. I mean, I could put it in a spot that's never had an earthquake and they'll have a 7.0 on the week before that I've had it. It's unbelievable. I'm thinking about going and putting in Phoenix, and then I'm scared that they're going to have like flash floods, right? They're going to have floods in the desert, you know? So I don't know, man. All right. Well, hey, thank you very much, Andy. I'm glad that you're happy where you are. I know Glovebox is over there killing it too. They just released inside of LinkedIn about how their growth. I mean, I'm so proud of Ryan and Sean and all of them over there, just absolutely killing it.
They're ballers.
So that's fantastic. And then here's another Mathisen killing another tech product. It's ridiculous, you guys. Thank God there's only so many of you guys. Or you guys would literally be world domination. You know,
we're bringing more over here.
Yeah. You've got more over there. That's a good point. That's a very good point. All right, everybody. Hey, loyal listeners, you know what I do because I do it for you. Tell me your thoughts and tell me your ideas, and I'm going to tell the world what you have to say. This has been Cass, he's Andy, and we are out.